I'm so glad you asked this question. And yes, there are a million, we think a million thoughts, it seems, like a day, right? There's so many thoughts swirling the atmosphere and attaching themselves wherever they can go. While some of those thoughts are our own, some of them aren't even our own thoughts. And so that's why when thoughts come to me that doesn't feel like me, doesn't feel like my character, that doesn't sit well with me, I always say, this is not even my thoughts, and release it, right? But then you have some cases where that doesn't happen and people act on said thoughts. And while I choose to come from a positive and good intentions place, I want to speak to the things that we label bad or good. Everything is working out for me, right? I don't look at things good or bad. I think that all is divine. And I feel like we all have our own journey and set of lessons that we come here to learn. And so let's just say someone's thought was to cheat on, let's say me. Then there's protection even in that, because then now you've exposed your character, and so then now I can move forward and leave a situation that could potentially be worse or make even worse decisions than just simply that. You see how that goes? So even when people choose to think bad things or do bad things, sometimes those things, they are still working in your favor, because then now you're in a position to then receive the right person who's going to love you right, who's going to only act on their positive thoughts. And you've opened up that space and that road for them to now come into your life. It's still working out for your good in whichever way it swings. And I love to say, one of my favorite things to say is, even when things feel like they're going left, they're going right. And you're being set, it forces you onto a path or onto the proper road that you need to be on. Sometimes it's the hurt, the heartbreak, and those sort of things that wake you up to what you need to be doing in your life. It sets you straight and on the right path. So, good question. I'm glad you asked, and I hope this helps. I love you. Bye.